Greetings, I'm your host, Film Reviewer 2019, and while I'm not downstairs playing video games or watching TV with my brothers, I'm here in the review lair, reviewing movies. Now, one of the films I'm thinking of reviewing is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Now, don't get me wrong, this was the first horror film I have ever saw. I was only 10 when I saw it a few years ago. And let me give you brief. You see, after the events of Halloween 4, Michael was shot by the cops only to fall down a mine shaft. They throw a stick of dynamite. Why would the police need dynamite? He already can't die, so what's the point? Of course, we need dumbass cops to just throw it. So he escapes and floats down the riverbed with, oh hell no! No. This is so fucking idiotic that it doesn't deserve that kick-ass Halloween music. Why don't we get something more appropriate for this crap? Like, I don't know, Just Around the Riverbend in the style of Mary Poppins? Please! So anyways, Michael stumbles upon a shack where a hermit lives, surprisingly, and he tries to kill his host, but he passes out where he literally stayed in a comatose state for an entire year. Why didn't this old man call the cops? Or, fuck, take him to a hospital. He's pretty old. I'm pretty sure he knew who he was and the murders that were committed and who committed them. So what's wrong with this dumbass? Anyways, a year later, Jamie gets a nightmarish flashback where she relives the events near the ending of Halloween 4 where we see through her point of view, which you kind of thought was Michael's point of view at first, where she kills her stepmother with a pair of scissors. Then she wakes up and she moves her hand, which causes Michael to move his. He wakes up and and puts a different and takes off that mask but puts a different one on. Whoa, that is clearly not the mask from the last film. Okay, I don't know what they were going for with this whole mask concept for the fifth one. I don't know what they were going for, but come on. If there's one thing I cannot stand, well, the one thing I can't stand out of all this, it's this cheap looking mask. You think the one in Halloween 4 was bad? This one's twice as worse. I mean, the last one was kind of good because it showed no motion and black eyes so you can't see his eyes. Oh yeah, and not to mention, this one had long hair growing out of it, and this one has an emotion, anger and hatred. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kudos to the creators and the artists who made this one. I give them props for that. But come on! Who are you trying to recreate? An angry woman? Or a more angry version of Myers now that he's getting old? Seriously, what's wrong with you? So Jamie is having nightmares about her uncle, and Myers goes to the sanitarium where she was put for his actions. Michael, just like Laurie, sees her from a distance outside her window. And she runs, but someone chasing behind her. She had no idea it was the janitor at first. But, well, he grabbed her ankle and she thought it was him. So, anyways, Michael's been chasing her for a while. Let's get to the point real quick. He kills that dog Max. He kills Rachel for some reason after she got out of the shower while putting a shirt on. Creepo. And of course, well, they meet up. Loomis had a plan to take down the Shape, but it was a stupid plan. Like, first of all, for instance, I found this scene kind of comical. You see, Tina has a greaser version boyfriend named Michael. So, there was this scene where it was Michael versus Michael. Of course, Michael got the rake to the head from Latex Mask Michael. So, Tina, unfortunately, wanted to ride to the party. But he looked at her like she was a total bitch who didn't need to party too hard. So she said she wanted a pack of cigarettes. He was thinking, screw you, bitch, they're $5 at a different store, we'll go to a different one. Because he didn't say that, but he was thinking it. So, she talked some sense into him after getting him to unlock the door. Then he stopped at the gas station. She got the cigarettes. He drove off. So, anyways, he drove a cop car, surprisingly, and of course, Loomis decides to use Jamie as bait. But at the Tower Farm party, there was an imposter who was trying to pull a Myers on his girlfriend Samantha. But Michael, who seems to think he failed at his job, slashes him with a gardening prune. Out of all the things you had to use a gardening prune. Oh, pitchfork. Good job, buddy. So, anyways, Loomis decided to use Jamie as bait. He chose Michael that she's here in the house. He looked upstairs. He said he's not up there. And he tries to tell him to give him the knife. That didn't do any good, causing his psychiatrist to slam into the door. The glass door. He goes upstairs, only to find Jamie in the laundry chute. He went downstairs, stabbed a few holes. And here's one thing I'm confused about. If Michael stabbed through aluminum metal with a knife, how can Jamie hop on it and it ricochet her to the top? Oh, and there is one thing I cannot stand. When she utters the word uncle, when she was in the casket made for her, she says the phrase boogeyman, and of course, the worst one of all. She does what every heroine in the Halloween franchise failed to do. The psychopathic bitch takes his mask off. Wait. Oh! For someone who has absolutely no emotion at all, he cries. Stupid bitch, who wrote this script? Anyways, Loomis decides to use Jamie as bait to lure Michael into a trap. That he can shoot him up with tranquilizer darts, which worked for the time being. They put him in Haddonfield Memorial Prison. And he was just sitting there, chained to a block. Not chained to a block, but chained to a stool or a chair. And Sheriff Brackett or Meeker said he'll be there till the day he dies. Jamie said he'll never die. And, well, that's Halloween 5 for you. So, later.